It's springtime! Good morning everyone and welcome to today's episode of Geordie Day Tripper. That's me. And today on this beautiful spring morning I am at Howick Hall Gardens and Arboretum in Northumberland, which isn't far from Craster. So let's go and take a look. Howick Hall is a Grade 2 listed building and is the ancestral seat of the Earls Grey. It was the home of the Prime Minister Charles, 2nd Earl Grey, after whom Earl Grey tea is named, as Howick is the home of Earl Grey tea. It was specially blended by a Chinese mandarin for the aforementioned Charles, 2nd Earl Grey, to suit the water from the spring at Howick, using bergamot to offset the taste of lime in it. Lady Grey used it in London when entertaining as a political hostess, and it proved so popular that Twinings came to market it, and it's now sold worldwide. Unfortunately, the Greys, being unbusinesslike, failed to register the trademark and as a result have never received a penny in royalties. The Earl Grey Tea House is in the Old Ballroom in the East Quadrant. It's open to garden visitors only and serves a variety of teas, cakes and tray bakes, homemade and local produce and light lunches. Naturally, I chose a pot of Earl Grey tea because, when in Rome... The hall was built in 1782 by William Newton, a Newcastle architect who built several buildings in the northeast. George Wyatt made some design changes in 1809 and the interior was rebuilt by Sir Herbert Baker after the main hall was completely gutted by fire in 1926. The Garden Visitor Centre gives you lots of information about the Grey family and the surrounding gardens and arboretum, the latter covering about 65 acres and containing over 12,000 trees. The house hasn't been lived in since 1967, but in 2019, most of the ground floor beyond the visitor centre was restored to include 2 large rooms for the visitors to relax in before or after exploring the gardens, and they are also available to hire for private events. The current Lord and Lady Howick live in the West Wing. They have 3 daughters, a son, and 14 grandchildren. Howick was the home of the Grey family from 1319 until the death of the 5th Earl Grey in 1963. The estate then passed to his oldest daughter, Lady Mary Howick, and through her to the present Lord Howick of Glendale, grandson of the 5th son of Earl Grey. Charles, 2nd Earl Grey, is the most distinguished member of the Grey family. His statue, Grey's Monument, stands on the column at the top of Grey Street in Newcastle, and Grey College and Durham University is named after him. He was Prime Minister from 1830 till 1834, during which time the Great Reform Bill of 1832 was passed, starting the process of parliamentary reform, eventually leading to our modern democracy. Howick Hall is known for its snowdrop walks, which begin in the early season in February. Many thousands are planted in large drifts throughout the gardens and make a beautiful display, a reminder that spring isn't far away. The daffodils soon follow, making a spectacular display between March and early May. Huge numbers of these were planted by the 5th Countess between the First and Second World Wars, hence why there are many of the old varieties in the gardens, with some later ones in the West Arboretum. There's been a long tradition in the family as gardeners and tree planters, and the gardens are primarily the work of Charles, 5th Earl Grey, his wife Mabel, and their daughter Lady Mary Howick, and they follow the informal and natural style advocated by William Robinson in the late 19th century, which is still maintained today. The extensive grounds include the wildflower meadows, the woodland garden, herbaceous borders, the bog garden, the wild origin garden, the hydrangea garden, the arboretum and the NAS sensory garden, designed for the local branch of the National Autistic Society and created for those with autism and their carers. It's in a beautiful, peaceful spot on the south side of the old walled garden and has been extremely successful. Also within the extensive gardens is the Church of St Michael and All Angels, a parish church and early Victorian building containing a local community project and permanent exhibition of tapestry kneelers and a small exhibit about Lady Sybil Grey and her work with Howick's First World War Hospital. The gardens and arboretum are very well signposted, and you are also given a walking map on arrival. This is the ideal place for peace, calm, tranquility and birdsong. I definitely found my zen here. Hi everyone. Oh, what an absolutely gorgeous place this is. Howick Hall Gardens and Arboretum. It is so beautiful, especially on a lovely sunny spring day like today. I've had a really nice time. I feel dead peaceful and relaxed now. So now I am going to head to the nearby village of Longhoughton. I think it's actually pronounced Longhoughton, so apologies if I'm saying it wrong. And I'm heading to a cafe called the Running Fox for afternoon tea. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Longhoughton is a small rural village in Northumberland, only a 5-minute drive from Howick Hall. It lies near the coast, about 4.5 miles northeast of Alnwick. The village lies under the spectacular windstone outcrop, Ratchif Crag, near which local point-to-point racing is conducted. The parish church of St Peter and St Paul does double duty, as it's also the church of the nearby RAF Bulmer. Today I'm visiting the Running Fox Cafe here, which is a popular cafe chain and has 4 other branches across Northumberland. It's great for breakfast, lunch, coffee and cake, ice cream, and of course its signature afternoon tea, which I can't wait to try. The Foxylicious afternoon tea is £26.50 per person, and they also offer vegan and gluten-free versions of it. You choose a sandwich, a slice of homemade pie or quiche, a cream or cheese scone, and a slice of cake or tray bake, and they offer a large variety of delicious options, so there's something for everyone here. It's a really popular place, and it was very busy with it being a Sunday, but it still retained a relaxing atmosphere and a light and airy feel. I've gone for the roast ham, cheddar and pickle sandwich, a slice of corned beef and potato pie, me favourite, a fruit scone with little pots of jam and cream, and a slice of chocolate fudge cake. Get in! Hi everyone. Oh, that was an absolutely lush lunch. Lovely afternoon tea at the Running Fox. Really enjoyed it. The portions were massive, so I could only manage half of it, hence why I've got my doggy bag here for me tea. Happy days. So now I'm going to head down to Longhoughton Beach and Howick Haven, and we'll have a little stroll along there so I can work my dinner off. I'll see you in a bit, guys. To get to Longhoughton Beach, you have to drive down Crowley Road towards the coast, passing through Lowstead's farm on the way to the car park. Please be sure to close the gate after passing through. It's a pay and stay car park, and you can download and pay on the Ring Go app. All the gates are closed promptly at 5 p.m, so please make sure to head home in good time. I just parked on the grass verge, as the car park itself was quite muddy when I visited. However, I still paid for parking just in case. Longhoughton Beach, also known as Howdemont Sands, is a secluded and picturesque stretch of sands and rock pools on the Northumberland coast near Bulmer. It's renowned for its unspoiled and tranquil nature, hence why there are no on-site facilities, so it can maintain its natural charm. It's popular with families and dog walkers and is great for rock pooling and sea fishing, known for cod and flounder. If you like collecting shells, this is definitely a beach you should visit, as there are thousands of them. To the left of Longhoughton Beach is the secluded cove of Howick Haven, also known as Sugar Sands, due to the crunchy but powdery fine sand in a beautiful pale golden colour. Sugar Sands sits at the foot of low grassy cliffs bordered by rocky outcrops. There is a path leading down the side of one of the cliffs, and once at the bottom I walked over a mound of dry seaweed to get onto the beach. Stretching for about 100 metres, the sand here is backed by dunes, giving the beach a bit of shelter from the wind and a bit of a cosy feel. One of the best kept secrets in Northumberland, this stunning cove is a little stretch of paradise. Hi everyone, here I am at Howick Haven, also known as Sugar Sands, and look,
Once again, I've got the whole beach to myself. Hi guys. Oh, that was an absolutely mint little day trip. I've had a really, really lush time. Proper canny little day trip. This is the perfect one if you just got the day to yourself and you want to just relax and unwind and recharge. It's absolutely perfect for it. I've had such a good time. All the staff at Howick Hall and at the Running Fox as well were just absolutely lovely. And again, I've ended up getting chatting to random people throughout the day on the way. So it's been absolutely great. It's another one I would highly, highly recommend. And I've definitely smashed in a load of steps as well. I haven't checked on my step counter yet, but it's a really good one for burning calories as well. So there we go. Another canny little day trip done and dusted. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you really soon on the next one. Take care for now, guys. Tatty byes.